Hey guys, this is VHS Baby and Blu-rays Media Corner here, and today I'll be doing a review on Minions: The Rise of Gru. Came out in the year of 2022, which is this year. So basically what the plot is, it takes place after that awful first movie, which it follows Gru and his minions. And Gru wants to be a new member of the Vicious Six, but he can't due to that he's too young to be a villain. So then Gru steals the stone, and then he gives the stone to Otto, and then Otto trades with trades the stone with somebody else, and he Otto, instead getting the stone, Otto gets a pet rock, and then and then Wild Knuckles kidnaps Gru, and then the minions have to find Gru, and also the minions have to learn some kung fu to do some kung fu to find Gru. And so yeah, so that's basically what the plot is about this movie. Now, what do I think of this movie? So, when the first teaser trailer began back in 2020, I was like, yeah, this movie doesn't look that good in my opinion. And then the movie got delayed until 2021 because you know what happened during 2020. And then back in March of 2021, it got delayed until this year, 2022. And then a new trailer released, which after I watched the official trailer of Minions: The Rise of Gru that came out back in late March, the official trailer, I was like, this doesn't look that bad at all. This looks honestly decent, so maybe I'll give it a chance. But after I watched the third trailer that came out in June of this year, yeah, my hype didn't went up so good. But then after I think about it, I decided to give it a chance. And if you haven't seen my video of me talking about I'm gonna give Minions: The Rise of Gru a chance, because that trailer didn't look that bad at all. I thought it was pretty decent. And so I watched the movie in theaters twice back in July of this year. Once on the release date and the second time on July 30th. Because my mom was forcing me to watch DC League of Super Pets in theaters, which, hell no, I am not watching that, so, yeah. So instead, I saw Minions: The Rise of Gru for a second time at my local AMC theater. So, yeah. And then after I watched it online back in August, again, I didn't really like the film that much. But then after I watched it in September online again, that film wasn't that bad at all. And this film wasn't that bad at all. I thought it was a pretty good movie in my opinion, and surprisingly good. Yeah, I know the humor wasn't really that good, but at least we got some good things about the movie. Like, I really like the soundtrack, how it takes place in the 1970s. You know, like the 70s thingy, you know what I'm talking about? And the minions, yeah, they were like less annoying than the first movie. Yeah, they were like less annoying. Yeah. And honestly, I think this film was a pretty good film in my opinion. But I do have a couple negatives, so let's get to the negatives. The negatives are the gentle minion memes. I do not like those memes. Those memes are pretty cringy in my opinion. And then the other negative I have is the humor of the movie. Yeah, the humor. I don't like the humor that much. Yeah. Because you know how animation is nowadays. Animation is just with poop jokes, fart jokes, etc. And I think those are the only two negatives that I have. Oh wait, I have another negative. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. That was just my alarm. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, that was just my alarm. Anyway, guys. So the only third negative I have for this movie is that some of the jokes in the movie can be pretty unfunny sometimes. Yeah, I find them pretty unfunny. Yeah, let's get to the positives about this film. The positives that I have is that the movie takes place in 1970s, which I find that pretty interesting. The music soundtrack takes place in the 70s, which is also interesting. And also the battle scene at the end of the movie. Oh god, I really enjoyed that. Oh, that was so epic. Oh. And yeah, I did got this film on Blu-ray for my birthday back in September for my 12th birthday. So yeah. And I did rewatch that film on Blu-ray, and yeah, it was still a pretty good movie. Yeah. It's not in my top, and it's not in my favorite movies of the year list, but I will put this movie in my most surprisingly good films list. Yeah. And honestly, I think the animation's okay, I guess. I guess it improved after the first film. And the story was pretty good, honestly. I really liked the story, in my opinion. So I'm going to give Minions The Rise of Gru a 6.5 out of 10. It was pretty good. I thought it was decent, in my opinion. It was surprisingly good, in my opinion. It was a huge apology after seeing 2, which I don't want to talk about that. But I know Nick Hicks 2001 hates this film. I totally understand that. Well, I can obviously accept his opinion because to me, I actually enjoyed this film. This film was a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually enjoyed it, in my opinion. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and peace out, y'all.